Hey, welcome to the BeMoHappy Show, the podcast that's all about boosting your happiness and help you navigate life's challenges. I'm your host, Morris Moshessa. Y'all, I'm so excited to be introducing you guys to a brand new season of the podcast. The season's called Rewriting the Story, Overcoming Limiting Beliefs. This season's all about breaking free from the beliefs and the stories that have been holding us back so we can live the life that we truly deserve. So whether you're here to improve your relationships, rediscover your own self-worth, or just grow into the happiest version of yourself, you're in the right place. Together, we'll explore practical tips, real-life stories, and mindset shifts that will help you overcome the limiting beliefs that have been standing in your way. So grab your favorite drink, notepad, and a pen, and let's start the journey of rewriting the story, because we're so much more capable than what we think we are. And I can't wait to dive in with you. Let's be happy. Let's be free. Let's be more happy. Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the brand new season of the BeMoHappy Show. I'm thrilled to have you here as we kick off this exciting journey of rewriting the story, overcoming limiting beliefs. This season, we're going to be diving deep into the stories we tell ourselves and uncovering the hidden beliefs that have been shaping our lives in ways that we may not even be aware of. Today's episode is called The Stories We Tell Ourselves, Uncovering Limiting Beliefs. And I promise it's going to be eye-opening. We'll explore the thoughts and the narratives running through our minds, how they affect everything from our relationships to our success and happiness. And of course, we'll be drawing out some powerful wisdom from Earl Nightingale and Bob Proctor to help guide us through this process. If you guys hadn't heard of Bob Proctor or Earl Nightingale, I'd suggest you guys look them up because they're incredible and they've completely changed my life. I've been following Bob Proctor for 4 or 5 years now, and Earl Nightingale, I just stumbled across some of his stuff and I'm like, man, this dude is legit. You know, it's crazy because whenever I first heard his stuff, it's like from the 50s and like recordings from that era, and it just sounds terrible. So I never really took the time to listen to it. And recently I have, and he's got some good stuff. Yeah, anywho, so let's start with the big question. What exactly are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are those sneaky little thoughts that live in the back of our minds and hold us back from achieving our full potential. And they might sound like, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough for that job. I'll never have a healthy relationship. I'm just not lucky like other people. These thoughts feel real because we've been telling ourselves these stories for so long. They just become part of our identity. As Earl Nightingale wisely said, we become what we think about. Our thoughts, especially the limiting ones, shape who we are and what we believe we are capable of. Now let's think for a moment. Our minds are always telling stories about who we are, about what's possible for us, about how the world works. And here's the key. If these stories are based on limiting beliefs, they keep us stuck. Now, let's think about this for a moment. Our minds are always telling stories about who we are and what's possible for us, about how the world works. And here's the key. If those stories are based on limiting beliefs, they keep us stuck. Bob Proctor has a powerful quote that really hits home for this. See yourself living in abundance and you will attract it. It always works. It works every time with every person. What he's saying is that the stories we tell ourselves create our reality. If we constantly tell ourselves stories of scarcity, failure, or fear, that's exactly what we're going to attract into our lives. But the good news is, once we become aware of these limiting stories, we can rewrite them. And that's what today's episode is all about. Uncovering those beliefs so we can start telling ourselves stories of possibility, growth, and abundance. So I want to ask a question to help you understand things in a better way. What story have you been telling yourself lately? Is it a story that lifts you up or holds you back? So here I'm going to go over some common limiting beliefs and how they show up in our lives. Limiting beliefs comes in many forms, and they affect every area of our lives: relationships, career, self-worth, and even our health. Let's take a look at some of the most common ones. I'm not enough. This belief shows up as a constant feeling of inadequacy. You might feel no matter what you do, it's never quite good enough. Another very common one is success is for other people, not me. This belief leads to playing small, not going after the big goals because deep down you think success is out of reach. Or how about this one? I don't deserve love. This one can cause us to push people away even when they want to get close because we don't believe we're worthy of love and affection. These beliefs might have started because of a bad experience or something someone said to us a long time ago. But here's the thing. They're just stories, and we can rewrite them. We can rewrite them at this time. So let me ask you, what limiting belief has been running your life? And what would change in your life if you no longer believed it? So now that we know these limiting beliefs are just stories, how do we uncover them? Step one, listen to your self-talk. Pay attention to the thoughts that pop up when you face challenges or new opportunities. Are they encouraging or are they holding you back? So whenever a limiting belief arises, ask yourself, is this belief absolutely true? And where did this belief come from? Bob Proctor reminds us that you are the only problem you will ever have, and you are the only solution. This means that yes, we might have these beliefs, but we also have the power to change them. The solution lies within us. So here I want to just dive into the importance of rewriting our stories. So here I'm gonna help reframe that story. So once you've identified the limiting belief, rewrite it into a positive and a more empowering belief. For example, change "I'm not good enough" to "I'm constantly growing and learning, and I'm enough just as I am." That's so powerful. When we rewrite the stories we tell ourselves, something magical happens. We start to live differently. We become more confident, more open to opportunities, and more willing to take risks. Earl Nightingale beautifully said, "All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination." Your thoughts are the roadmap, and rewriting your story gives you the courage to reach your destination. So take a moment today to think about one limiting belief you've been carrying. Write it down and then rewrite it as an empowering belief. Read this new story to yourself every day and see how your life changes. Thank you for joining me today on today's episode of the BeMoHappy Show. Remember, the stories we tell ourselves have incredible power. When we uncover and challenge the limiting beliefs that hold us back, we unlock new possibilities in our life. And always keep in mind the wisdom of Earl Nightingale and Bob Proctor. What we think, we become. And the only limit to our success is the story we tell ourselves. So this week, I challenge you to listen to your inner dialogue and ask, what story do I want to tell from now on? Until next time, keep rewriting those stories, keep challenging those beliefs, and always be more happy.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be